Hello everyone, Courtney here from How to Loom Your Dragon. Welcome to part 2 of my Indominus Rex tutorial. In this portion we will be working on the main torso and attaching the head, the arms, and the legs. Okay, and just so you know, I removed the eyebrow bands, the 3 ones that were curled around, and I left the eyelid band on. So I think that actually looks better. I like that look, but if you like the eyebrows, you can keep them on. Okay, just figured I'd show you. Okay. So again, this body is going to be done in 4 parts. You should have made about 32 or so of these little nubs. I know I said about 25 in the last video, but you actually need about 32. Okay, and once you've done that, let's get started. Okay, so I'm taking 2 bands at a time, and I'm going all the way down this column. And my doggie is barking. She's barking. Okay, for our horizontals, we're taking 2 bands here, not a double looped, 2 bands across those 2 at the very top. 2 bands at a time now, going down. And 2 right here as well. Okay, that it was not double looped, that was 2 bands. Alright, I'm going to take 2 bands there, and 2 here, just resting them on the pegs, and 2 here. Okay, I'm pushing these down a little bit on this column. Now I'm going to take white and I'm going to double loop and just wrap it around this next peg. And again here. 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 And here. And not there. Okay, not there. Okay. Grab your head, right side up. Go through the center set of loops at the end. Make sure you go through the loops and not between them. Wrap them around this peg here. And then go through this side and wrap them around this peg. Okay, we are not worrying about this side right now. Okay. So once we've done that, I'm going to loop all the way up this column. Okay. This doesn't really matter if it comes off at this point. But... Okay, so these we have all the double looped ones on. Make sure these bands all stay on too. Okay, you're going to take 2 bands, lay them here, and you're going to grab one of those nubs. And what you're going to do is you're going to dig down, and as you loop the band, you're going to pull the nub on and loop it up. Okay, you're going to grab another nub. You're going to take 2 bands, lay them here, dig down here to grab the 2. These 2, pull the nub on, wrap around, put 2 here, grab another one. We're just going to continue this up this column, okay? As you loop, just pull the nub on. Okay? You could technically do it with the hook that they're all stored on, but it's a very sharp hook, so sometimes the bands will snap. 2 bands here. Dig down and loop. Two bands here. Grab another nub. Oh my. My dog's very excited when she comes in from the bathroom. She's so happy because she gets a treat sometimes and she gets all happy about that. Okay, we're going to loop up this comb here. Oops. Up to here. And now we're going to attach some more of those nubs. Okay, so grab another nub. one more. Okay, now we're going to touch the back leg. So grab this one. Okay, the muscle is up. The thumb toe is down and the toes are facing the head. Okay, make sure you don't grab the wrong one. Okay. Go through the set of loops on this side. Okay. And wrap around this peg. Then loop up one set. Then go through the next set. Wrap around. Loop up. Then go through this set. Wrap around. Loop up. Okay, now I'm going to take 2 white bands. I'm going to bring them all the way through all these bands here, reclaim the loop, and take a tying band of any color. Choose a color that's different from the leg color, so not mango. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. So take 2 bands, pull them through, reclaim, take your tying band, like that. Remember, this is only one of 4 parts of the body, okay? Alright. Roar. So once I've done that, I'm going to pull all the tying bands to the outside, or to the center, really, it is. Okay, so these are all being pulled this way, like that. Okay, and these down here, there's 3 large sets here, and then there's a bunch of double loops which are hanging off there. Okay, you can kind of tug up your nubs a little bit and pull off these 3 tying bands around the leg. Okay. Now I recommend that you have wire so that later on you can wire him up. Okay. We're going to do the other half like that, and then we're going to add an extension onto each side. Okay, so right now we are matching what we just did on the other side. Okay. So just taking 2 bands at a time. Okay. Okay, now, again, doing our horizontal, so taking 2 across there, 2 across here, oops, here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. Alright, now I'm going to place 2 here, and 2 here, and 2 here, like that. And now I'm going to double loop here. This is symmetry. See how I'm doing it exactly opposite of what I did before. Okay, now you're going to take your guy, and we're going to go back through that center set. It still has the tying band around it, so you know where it is. Open up those loops and wrap it around this peg. Remember, he is right side up, okay? Go through the set that we didn't go through here, and wrap that around this peg. Okay, now this I can loop all the way up this column. Okay. Now here, we're not going to attach the loose loops on this side because we have them on the other side, so we actually don't need them on this side. So I'm going to loop up. But we do want to attach the nubs. Okay, so I'm going to attach one to each set as you loop up this outside. Okay. Oh, why did I do that? I'm so silly. Got to grab the bands first. Okay, now I'm going to loop up this column here 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to attach one of these guys. So let's see, here's one. Alright, grab your other back leg. Okay. Hold it so the muscle is up and the thumb is down and the toes are facing the head. Okay. Go through the first set of loops and wrap around this peg. Then you want to dig down here and loop up. Go through the next set of loops. Alright. Now, like I did on the other side, I'm going to take 2 bands and pull them through all of these loops and tie off. Do it again here. Okay. Then gently you want to pull him off. Yeah, some of my double bands ended up being above instead of below. Oh well. Grr. Okay, anyway. We have to extend each side slightly because we have to do the arms. Okay. So you're just going to follow me again. Okay, taking 2 bands at a time, just going all the way down this column. Okay, lift these up and place these 2 here, and then replace these like that. Okay, that was easy. Now you're gonna take, okay, hold your guy right side up, right, so he's like this. You're gonna take this side, and what we're gonna do is we're going to go through that edge set that the black band is still around. Okay, here, I'm gonna open it up and wrap it around this peg here. Okay. Then you're going to take the first set of the bands here, the horizontal bands, from in here. Wrap them around this peg. Then you want to grab this set of double looped in here, which we had wrapped around earlier, and wrap that around the next peg, like that. Once you've done that, you're going to take your front, actually no, just kidding, haha. You're going to loop up one set, like that. Now you're going to take your front arm, make sure you take the one where the thumb is facing down. Okay, go through the loops, wrap them around here, then loop up, and wrap the next set around there. Okay, now we're going to go to the next set of the horizontals. Might be tough to find in here. Where are you? There you are. And loop up. Okay, once we've done that, we can actually lift off a little bit at a time. Okay, go back and go in here and loop, wrap those around there. Oops. Sorry, this looks confusing, but I'm just wrapping the next one around this peg. That's all I'm doing. Okay. And one more here. Alright, I'm going to lift up a little more. Okay. Now we have to take the double set there. And then we're going to loop. First we're going to grab the diagonals. And then we're going to go back down and grab these. Okay, then you want to loop the next set around. Go down, loop up, lift off, and this final set around. Okay, and like we did before with the other parts, I'm taking two bands, going through here, pulling them through, reclaiming and grabbing a band and tying off. So see, we extended the body a little bit. Okay, now we're going to do the other side. They're so fierce. Okay. So this side is just like the other one was the opposite. Now this one's the opposite. Just like that. Okay, yay. So grab your guy, and now we're going to do the other side. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, I'm going to take off the tying bands here around his arm on this side. Okay, not around the neck quite yet. And then also the legs on this side. Okay, now this side's going to be a little weird looking because I did something wrong when I loomed it, but oh well. Okay, take that edge loop, the one that still has the black band around it, those loops, the whole set, wrap it around this peg. Then you want to grab the horizontal right here and wrap it around this peg, and then grab the double looped band that we put in there. Wrap around here, okay? And loop up once here. Then take your arm, your other arm, hold it like this, go through this loop, wrap it around, loop up. Okay, go through the next loop, wrap it around. Okay, now we have to find the next set of the horizontals, which are on the top for some reason. Grr. Loop up. It's probably because when I loomed it, it just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but oh well. Okay, now as we go, we can lift him up. Or her. It's actually a girl. Okay, this is the last set for the horizontal loops. Okay. Or the double looped. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Go up, then we reach the larger loose bands. And these we want to go around here. Oops, make sure you loop up the right bands. I'm going to undo that because I want to make sure I do this right. Okay, go through the next set. And then here, there is one more that we want to get in there. Drawer. Put that around there. Okay. And like before, again, we're going to take two bands, bring them through, and tie off. Yay! Rawr. Okay, I'm going to take off the tying bands around the arm here. Oops, looks like I missed a loop. But as long as the other one's around, it's okay. And we can also take off the ones around the neck. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to stitch the body. Okay, so he looks fun. I'm going to hold it so he's upside down with his teeth up. Okay, we have this set here where 2 sets are coming out from. We're going to go through, it looks like 4 loops on this side, and we're going to pull the first 2 loose bands through there. Push it down on your hook. Then go through the next set, only on the edge. Okay, we're focusing on the sets on the edge and pulling the sets of bands through. Roar. Okay. Look how cool that looks. Haha. Okay. With these 2 bands, all I'm going to do is just go through here and pull them all through and just C-clip it. Where's the C-clips? My C-clips. Okay. And you know what? I just noticed that on this side, we didn't bring this horizontal band through, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it from here. Let's see if I can do this. And we want to pull it and kind of attach it to the set in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my hook through these through the loops here and pull off this tying band. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this set off, hold it with my finger, and grab those horizontals and put them on my hook, then reclaim that set. I mean, technically they should have gone through the set below. But it's okay. Alright, so just do that. If you can get them through the set below without ruining everything, you can. Otherwise, just do this and don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Okay, guys? Cool. So, I hope you like them so far. Go to the next set. We will work on the tail. Rawr. See you over there.